This is 9 News with Davina Smith.
Good evening. There was a solemn scene in Sydney tonight as the city took a moment to remember the victims of the Bondi Junction mass murder. The Prime Minister, Premier, community leaders and the general public gathering as one at a beachside candlelight vigil.
The choir sang.
And some heartening news tonight on Ashley Good's 9-month-old baby. She's been released from the Sydney Children's Hospital after recovering from stab wounds to her stomach. 5 other people are still receiving care after last week's attack. Well, the search for a father missing in Victoria's rugged high country has ended in tragedy. Eliza Rugg is in Melbourne with the details for us tonight. Eliza, good evening. Tell us what happened.
Good evening, Davina. Well, a member of the public, someone who actually knew Stephen Clough, very sadly discovered the dirt rider's body around 2 o'clock this afternoon.
To tell his friends.
Yeah, absolutely will, Gus. OK, thank you. Let's go to the Gold Coast now, where 2 police officers have been hurt in a pursuit that came to a crashing end. Claire Todd-Hunter has the details for us. Claire, good evening. Take us through how they're doing tonight.
Good evening, Davina. Well, both of those officers did suffer a whiplash in that accident, but both are...
9 News.
You're watching 9's Late News right across Australia. Still to come, why Ukrainian flags were waving on the floor of the House of Representatives in a rare and historic Saturday sitting in the US. The Aussie journalist blowing the lead on the catch and kill scheme during Donald Trump's 2016 presidential race. A very special Spice Girls reunion starring David Beckham. And it's the Bluey surprise that left viewers in shock. Donald Trump's historic criminal trial will hear opening arguments this week, and at the centre of the case is a catch and kill scheme where the National Enquirer would buy and bury stories about the former president. 2 Australian journalists were working at the publication at the time. One of them is blowing the whistle, and he spoke exclusively to 9 News.
2015 and the birth of a presidential campaign.
Feel a family home go up for sale. When we come back, money man Scott Phillips joins us for his regular look at the week ahead for investors. It is time now for a regular look at the week of finance ahead with Late News money man Scott Phillips from Motley Fool. Scott, good evening. Pretty volatile week last week. A lot of local and international news, and we're still recovering.
It's been a good evening. That's a great way to put it. 2.9% fall for the ASX over the trading week last week. You're right. So much going on. Local data, international data. And of course,
Scott Phillips from Motley Fool. Thank you.
Thanks, Davina.
When we come back, the national weather forecast. Let's check tomorrow's weather for you now. Brisbane showers and 25 degrees. Sydney will be mostly sunny and 24. Canberra, Melbourne, clear skies and 23 degrees. A sunny morning on the way for Hobart. Clear skies in Adelaide, 25 degrees. Perth, a top of 24, and sunny in Darwin and 34. And that is 9's Late News for this Sunday. Our next news is Today Early News at 5 a.m. I'm Davina Smith. Thanks for your company. Good night.